Revelio. Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock's loyalists. It's not right.
I couldn't help it over here. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. Simply at my wit's end.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
Oh, Mark, look at that.
It seems as though things are getting worse. Best be on my guard.
One less human to worry about.
ลงจอดไม่ได้
Places.
I won't rest. Someone's here. Not quiet in such arrogance. No!
Oh, เขาปิด
One less human to worry about. I won't rest. I won't rest.
เขายัง
Dead.
เหมือนว่า
One camp down, some more to go.
โอ้
You've one less follower, Ranrock.
เออของ
Confringo.
ของคุณเล่นไปเลยเฮ้
Revelio.
อะไรอ่ะ
Enjoy suffering, do you?
What?
Nothing over here.
Places.
Hey, what was that?
Accio.
I should have been.
Oh.
Let's get this over
หนีก่อนหนีก่อน
I won't rest.
โอ้ยเยอะจังอ่ะในแบบมันเยอะเลย
Glaciers.
โอ้แล้วมัน
I will make it.
Glaciers.
Hot.
Both camps cleared. Madam Beaumont,
Oh, yeah, my
I'm
lord.
glad to hear that.
กดออกคือยังตอบตั้งเยอะตอบสัญญา
Revelio.
ไม่สามารถเก็บสัญญาได้อีกไม่สามารถเก็บสัญญาได้อีกจะต้องมีสัญญาเหรอวะ
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
อะไรอ่ะอะไรก็มาแหวะเลยละกัน
Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
เอ๊ะมันไม่ได้ พี่นี่
Confringo.
ชื่ออะไร
Revelio.
พี่การที่หนูทำมาของ
Accio. Confringo. Glaciers. Ha. 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 Revelio. Ah. Ah.
กระโดดไปเลยโอ้
That solves that.
นั่ง
Revelio. Ah.
ทำไมมีร้านขายของในร้านนี้มีที่เลยวะ
That's been a pleasure.
Thank you for your persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
ไม่มีอะไรเลยไม่นะไม่อ่ะ
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
ปูเสีย
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madam Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
เป็นแค่ก็พี่
Thank you. Sincerely. Thank you for passing through.
Madam Beaumont, might I speak with you?
I'd be happy to speak with you. Especially after your help ridding us of Ranrock's loyalists.
ถ้ามีระบบป้าย
Mrs. Sprottle told me a little more about your brother, Bardolph.
Oh, dear Dorothy. She'd go looking for Bardolph herself if she could.
She mentioned dark magic and even the Ashwinders.
Despite my repeated warnings, Bardolph's been experimenting with dark magic near the edge of the forest. I thought perhaps he'd get it out of his system and it would gradually stop. But then one day, he didn't come home.
I'll let you know if I see or hear anything about him.
Thank you. How kind. I'd be so grateful to learn where he is. I know in my heart he's out there. Do be careful.
I should be going now. Thank you.
Bardolph, where are you? Revelia, I'll not give up hope.
You have my thanks. Wager I could handle a mother-inch home.
This must be Tob's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Revelio.
โอ้ยแมงมุมอีกแล้ว
Confringo.
ทำท็อป
Confringo. Revelio. Tob's master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Reparo. Revelio.
ไปไง
Revelio.
กระโดดไปได้ไหมแมงมุม
Confringo. Tego. Reparo. Revelio. Confringo.
Oh, some good.
Revelio.
เข้าใจร้อนแล้วทำไมคุณมึงเฮียโอ้ยไปไหวก็ไปก่อนเลยนะ
It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. Must have headed deeper into the
Uh.
cave.
ไปด้วย
Rebellion.
Confringo.
น่ากลัวน่ากลัวฆ่ามันลูกอ่ะ
Accio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
อ่า
Confringo. Revelio.
น่ากลัวเฮ้ย
Revelio.
ต้องเดินขึ้นไปเออ
Confringo.
Revelio.
น่ากลัวมันไปอยู่จิ้วเวอร์อ้าวนี่เนี่ย
Accio. Confringo. Glacius.
เฮ้ยโอ้
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
ไปไหนแล้ว
Glacius.
น่ากลัว
That didn't sound
เข้า
particularly
ไป
reassuring.
เปิดไปเลย
Revelio.
เขาเอ้ยเข้าไปเขาเอ้ยเนี่ยฝั่งนี้ก็เฉลี่ยเลยนะครับเอ้ยยิ้วยิ้วท็อปเอ้ยประตูก็ลำบากต้องมาหาท็อปเอ้ย
Revelio.
โอ้ตัวบักเอกตัวท็อปเอ้ย
Accio.
โอ้ตัวใหญ่มากท็อปเอ้ย
Potato. Super. Glacius. Revelio.
โอ้คัพเปอร์
Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor
อ๋อ
Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
ทอบ
Revelio.
ไม่นะทอบทอบทอบเอ้ยจะไปแบบนี้นะทอบเราชุดเอสเพ็กเราชุดเอสเพ็กนะทอบพอมันขึ้นมาแล้วก็เป็นที่ออก
Confringo. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
โอ้
Revelio.
ถ้าไปบอกคุณ ให้ไปบอกตรงไหนอ่ะ
Revelio.
ที่ห้องต้องผสมเหรอ
I don't have anything for this at the moment. I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he
เพิ่งเห็นครับ
died,
ครับ
we were separated.
น่าจะ
Deke always wished
ใกล้
Tobbs had been
จบ
sent to
แล้วบท
Hogwarts
ทด
too.
สอบที่
Deke feels lucky to serve such
ที่สอง
kind witches and wizards like
มี
you.
บททดสอบ
Deke will miss his
เล่น
friend
ไป
dearly.
แวะเยอะ
And
อ่ะ
will raise a glass to
ยัง
him
ไม่ได้แบบ
with a heavy heart.
ยังไม่ได้เดินเควสหลักเลยแวะเควสลองแวะเควสลองเยอะอะ
It's time to move on,
ยัง
Deke.
อยู่ไหม
There's
อ่ะเพิ่ง
nothing to
เห็
be
น
done now.
Deke understands. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
ฟาร์มหมูที่หรือว่าหาฟาร์มเวลมาครับพวกนี้ไปแล้วเหรอไม่เล่นไหนคนนี้
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
ยังอยู่ไหม
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know
ต่อ
to
ไป
meet
ด้วย
you?
นะคะ
It's-
ก่อน
We just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought she handed it to me. This will keep you safe, she said. It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet.
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Ôi, sao mình đượcคนอยากคุยกับเรา
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
ได้บันทึกได้หลอดเป็นตอน
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies, others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as—
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
What else should we know about the enchanted door?
The door will not open while the eye can see you. You and your friend must be invisible to it to gain access. From what I know of wizard magic, that shouldn't be too difficult to achieve.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
ต้องล่องหน
I shall see you soon.
ล่องหนจากตรงนี้เลย
The door is looking at us.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward. Revelio.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Amit, you'll need to stay close to me. I've dealt with worse enemies than these.
สเตลก็สเตลได้แบบนึง
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, suppose it could get a bit
ก็สเตล
boring.
ได้เลยแต่มุมยากอะ
Watch your step round here. Quiet as a grapple, you are. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
หลบก่อนหลบไม่ได้ครับ
Watch your step round here.
คือต้องสเตลเหรอโอ้โห
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. What was that? Wait a moment. Watch your step round here.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. We're being watched by a door. Accio. We won't get through as long as we can be seen by that eye.
ไปได้นึง คือของกล่องก่อนของที่เรายังทำเซลล์ไม่แตกเลย
Confringo. Revelio.
ไม่เปลี่ยนเลยอยากขึ้นไปด้วยก็เนี่ย
Accio.
อ๋อ
Confringo. Revelio.
มาเป็นไหมเนี่ย
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans or a schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Revelio.
ก็หรอเอาข้างล่างจะอยากรู้ต่อคนที่หิวของขนาดนี้ทำเองนะคะ
Revelio. Revelio.
See myself doing this sort of thing forever, though. Fancy I'll have my own operation worked out one day. People working for me. Can't handle a devil.
สเตลแตกสเตลแตก
Revelio.
สเตลแตกโอ้สเตลแตกเลยเนี่ย
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
เราไม่ได้พลาดพลาด
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
เยอะอะแต่ก็เป็นแบบว่า
Who's there?
ไม่มีไร คิดไปเองคิดไปเองเดี๋ยวนี้
Someone there? What was that?
ที่จะสเตลทำไมวะ
That's a grapple, you are. Stop it!
พี่เห็นหนูเหรอคะพี่ไม่เห็นหนูหรอกพี่ไม่เห็นหนูหรอก
Revelio.
What was that?
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
โอ้ย
Confringo.
You won't stop me. You can't. Who do you think you are?
โอ้
You were there to win. Why don't you come up here? A miss. Yeah. You do that. Oh, that was meant for me.
ผมเป็นเด็กตกเลย
Was that your best?
ว้าว
Much too slow.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse. Revelio.
Another boiler. This place is
สำหรั
more
บการ
complex
แยก
than I
ของ
had
ไฟ
expected.
ของปุยก็ได้ค่ะ
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
it sneaking about. You'll see.
Revelio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Not an entanglement we need right now.
Lumos!
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
เยอะค่ะเอาไปดูวะ
Who's there? Someone. Who would it? Who is it?
Revelio.
Somebody there? Hello? What's that? Who's there?
Lucas, don't tell us.
No witch or wizard will be spared.
Many of them are there. That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio.
ขึ้นไงอะตรงเนี้ย
Accio. Revelio.
มันเราพลาดได้เหรอวะเราพลาดหรือมันพลาด
Revelio. Revelio.
เลี่ยงต้องเปิด
Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Accio.
เปิดลิฟต์ไว้ก่อนแล้วกัน
Revelio.
เจอแจ็คสันเดลลี่อ๋อมันคือลิฟต์เราออกมาทำใช่ไหม
Revelio.
กระสายหมุนของ
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Hello, Amora. We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome
Maybe.
sight indeed. Can we please talk about what...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
แล้วหนุ่มกลับไงอะหนุ่มเดินกลับว้าว
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard.
Revelio.
Quest เยอะเป็นหมดเลยแค่เปิดสำคัญไปยังไงกดเรียกไม่ไปต้องเดินเท้าไปเนาะก็โดนดิครับโอ้ยกลับบ้านก็
Spare a moment. Dig has an idea to
เต็ม ของเต็ม
Revelio.
Whoa. Không có bạn mình phải hai chỗพอก่อนนะตรงนี้ไม่ได้